Little crackle in the air, hoodie on, head low.
Yeah.
Leave me right back here.
Basement steps, smell of dust and black coffee. Milk crate thrown, cardboard over concrete. Cousin on the crossfader, bleeding out of church choir loop. I scribble in the school notebook, line sharp enough to cut through. Mom yelling at the rent late, landlord banging on the thin door. I just turn the volume up, let the kick drum settle that war. Raindrops on the fire escape, sync with the snare like fate. I learned timing from the subway breaks and hunger from this empty plate. Back on the crate, back on the block, on the block. Same crack stoop, same old clock. If the world don't love me, then this loop got me. Hands to the sky, cause the beat won't drop me. Back on the crate, back on the block, on the block. Same crack stoop, same old clock. If the world don't love me, then this loop got me. Hands to the sky, cause the beat won't drop me. 4 deep in the winter coat cipher. Breath fog, rhyme smoke, hearts tighter. Pass a pen like a hand-me-down jersey. Every bar stitched from pain and mercy. Old head on the corner said, little man, that tongue your weapon. So I sharpen every sentence, turn the stress into a lesson. Now it's late night, hallway echo, writing by the blue fridge glow. Hear the neighbors argue through the wall, let the bass swallow it all. I don't chase charts, I chase truth. Truth sound like this loop, like scuffed shoes pacing on the roof till the sunrise cuts right through. Back on the crates, back on the block, on the block. Same crack stoop, same old block. If the world don't love me, then this loop got me. Hands to the sky, cause the beat won't drop me. Back on the crates, back on the block, on the block. Same crack stoop, same old block. If the world don't love me, then this loop got me. Hands to the sky, cause the beat won't drop me. Turn the fader up, let the choir hum. If you came from nothing, then you know where I'm from. Every crack in the vinyl, spell my name in code. I ain't running from my past, I press play, reload. Back on the crates, back on the block, on the block. Same crack stoop, same old block. If the world don't love me, then this loop got me. Hands to the sky, cause the beat won't drop me. Back on the crates, back on the block, on the block. Same crack stoop, same old block. If the world don't love me, then this loop got me. Hands to the sky, cause the beat won't drop me.
Needle drop, little crackle in the air, hoodie on, head low.
Yeah, we
Right back here.
Cold air, breath turned to smoke. Front stoop stories, every word broke. Cracked Timbs, laces drag on the ground. Whole block lean when that siren sound. Pay phone buzzing, chain stuck in the slot. Mama in the window, pray I dodge that plot. Hand on my hoodie, other hand on the wall. Listening for footsteps, echo down the hall. Midnight grip, we survive off this. Dark side of the city, got a tight cold grip. Midnight grit, every scar, every slip. If the night don't take you, then the hunger just might hit. Beat. Yeah. Dice game jumping, bills folded with sweat. Shorty got a pager full of names in debt. Storefront shutters tagged up with the truth. Trust who written crooked like a chipped gold tooth. Old head nodding on a busted milk crate, telling us the same tale, just a different fate. Eyes like alleys, never fully lit. Say you leaving one day, I just shrug and spit. Midnight grit, we survive off this. Dark side of the city, got a tight cold grip. Midnight grit, every scar, every slip. If the night don't take you, then the hunger just might hit. Yeah.
game echo, someone just lost rent. Smoke in my lungs, plus the day's resentment. Rust on the rail, rats in the gutter. Joke with the fiends while we flip that butter. Old head said, son, watch who you trust. His crown made of crumbs, but he rose from the dust. Late night cipher, concrete choir. Half dead dreams in a pocket full of fire. Eyes half open, but I never get tired. Born in the wire, raised in the riot. Late night cipher, concrete choir. Half dead dreams in a pocket full of fire. Eyes half open, but I never get tired. Born in the wire, raised in the riot. Store gate rattle like a snare in the night. Hand-to-hand hustle under busted street light. Shorty got a baby and a warrant on the way. Tattoo on her neck, say better than yesterday. Cop car creep, slow roll, blue glare. Heart skip once, then it's back to the stair. My brother in the cell, my cousin in the grave. I rap for the ones that the system never saved. Late night cipher, concrete choir. Half dead dreams in a pocket full of fire. Eyes half open, but I never get tired. Born in the wire, raised in the riot. Late night cipher, concrete choir. Half dead dreams in a pocket full of fire. Eyes half open, but I never get tired. Born in the wire, raised in the riot. If I die on this block, let the loop keep spinning. Same 4 bars, but the message keeps winning. Paint my name on the wall with the dust and the dirt. Cause the hunger in my verse hit harder than the hurt. Late night cipher, concrete choir. Half dead dreams in a pocket full of fire. Eyes half open, but I never get tired. Born in the wire, raised in the riot. Late night cipher, concrete choir. Half dead dreams in a pocket full of fire. Eyes half open, but I never get tired. Born in the wire, raised in the riot. Hoodie up, lay bus stop, cold wind chewing through this thrift shop. Cold dice game sparks, loose change on the sidewalk. OGs argue who really took that shot. Yellow tape memories, chalk ghosts on the curb. Mom said leave early, I never found those words. Graffiti on the shutter read, trust ain't free. I learned math, counting favors, they ain't pay back to me. Midnight stairwell,
Weighing what a life costs.
ash on my pen.
Prayers on a coin toss.
If I make it home,
I'ma thank these scars. Dark side of the block can't outglow these stars.
midnight stairwell,
Echo when the door slams.
hands in my face.
Searching for a short plan.
If I make it home,
I'ma thank these scars. Dark side of the block can't outglow these stars.
yo, corner store bell ring, clerk behind plexiglass, cameras in the ceiling, catch a future in a paper bag. Homie said rap bro, I laughed and I wrote. Now every bar heavy like a stash in a winter coat. Payphone busted, screen cracked like my trust. Judge gave my cousin years for crumbs, not dust. So I tuck my rage in the cuff of these jeans, plotting whole new routes out this broken machine. Street lamp flicker, heartbeat match that post. Voices in the hallway say fight, don't fold. Got a pass full of charges, not the kind in court. All this pain on layaway, I'm buying back my thoughts. So midnight stairwell, weighing what a life costs. Ash on my day, prayers on a coin toss. If I make it home, I'ma thank these scars. Dark side of the block can't outglow these stars. Midnight stairwell, echo when the door slams. Hands in my face, searching for a sure plan. If I make it home, I'ma thank these scars. Dark side of the block can't outglow these stars.
Midnight traffic, huh? Smoke in the stairwell. City on my neck, I still walk careful. Corner store chip bag rustle. Brown bag bottle by the bus stop. Chain link fence got stories. Every loose bolt, every padlock. Scuffed Timbs drag on the asphalt. Cold wind cut through a thin coat. Mama said keep your head low, but pride said high in the sick throat. Graffiti names ghost on the brickwork. Every tag another dead friend. Sirens sing over old church bells. Both of them lying about the dead end. One eye open on the dice game, other eye reading that squad call. Heartbeat boom in my rib cage. Same pattern as the kick hard. Midnight grit, my teeth still grind. Dust on the soul, can't press rewind. Walk that line where the block feel blind, but I see every move, every sign. Midnight grit, yeah, I stay outside. Dark in my chest, light in my stride. World so cold, but I don't subside. Midnight grit, that's how I survive. Crack in the plate, still scrape that rice. Stove top glow like a red moon. Cousin in the back room, bagging that ice. Clock say noon, feeling like June, too soon. Phone tab click on the landline. Whispers crawl under door frames. Old heads talk about better times. Same park bench, just new names. Metro car bent in my wallet. Last ride home, might miss that. Shorty got dreams on a college app, but her brother got dreams of a quick stack. Trash can flame for the cold hands. Whole crew huddle in the smoke ring. One wrong look, then the fist swing. Life on the line over no thing. Midnight grit, my teeth still grind. Dust on the stove, can't press rewind. Walk that line where the block feel blind, but I see every move, every sign. Midnight grit, yeah, I stay outside. Dark in my chest, light in my stride. World so cold, but I don't subside. Midnight grit, that's how I survive. If these walls could talk, they snitch. If these shoes could speak, they limp. If this sky could cry, it flood. So I keep my word like flint. Midnight grit, my teeth still grind. Dust on the soul, can't press rewind. Walk that line where the block feel blind, but I see every move, every sign. Midnight grit, yeah, I stay outside. Dark in my chest, light in my stride. World so cold, but I don't subside. Midnight grit, that's how I survive. Tape hiss, summer grit, bench by the curb. That's the pulpit we spit from. Listen. We used to post on that stop sign, names carved deep in the rust and the red paint. Shorty had a Game Boy, screen crack still playing, while his uncle ran numbers out the laundromat. Payphone saying coins claimed like church plates, brown bag lunches, half chips, half loose change. We learned math off dice, chance on the concrete. Every road wrote rumors on the block's teeth. Mom screamed from the window, street lights, that's curfew. I nod, keep talking like the night couldn't hear her. Pages buzz, cryptic codes in the beat aglow. We thought that meant power, really meant we couldn't go.
Back when the corners turned, shadowless stories in the cracks of the wall, they glisten. Same full sneakers, same front scoop, but the years done thinned out the crew. Back when the corners turned,
Try to listen.
every little rumor was a lifelong mission. If these bricks could spit what we knew, they tell you I still walk like I do.
Remember
tone with the scar on his left cheek. Swore he buys moms that house with the fence trees. First flip, fast cashed in the fast lane. Next summer, candles by the mural in his last name. We all stared at the sky like it owed us. Sidewalk shrines made from empties and old cups. DJ on the roof wrote our hopes in the crossfades. Beats so loud, shook dust from the hallway. Sneakers on the wire, quiet little warning. Out of town plates creep slow through the morning. I kept a rhyme in my binder by the math sheet. Dreamed of stage lights while we dodged that backseat. Teacher said college, homie said product. I chose pockets full of notebooks over profits. Still hear 'em when the train squeals past. Every scratch on the rail sound like make it last.
Back when the corners touch,
Just try to listen.
stories in the cracks of the walk, they glisten. Same old sneakers, same front scoop, but the years done thinned out the crew. Back when the corners touch,
Just try to listen.
every little rumor was a lifelong mission. If these bricks could spit what we knew, they tell you I still walk like I do.
Now the bodega's a bright glass cafe. Same block, new name, prices in a clean font. But I still see dice games in that doorway. Still hear Tone laugh when the door slam. I walk slow, touch brick like a handshake. Murmur to the curb, let the past breathe. Cause leaving ain't the same as forgetting. And every step's a verse on this crack street.
Back when the corners touch,
Try to listen.
stories in the cracks of the walk, they glisten. Same old sneakers, same front scoop, but the years done thinned out the crew. Back when the corners touch,
Try to listen.
every little rumor was a lifelong mission. If these bricks could spit what we knew, they tell you I still walk like I do.
Scratch on the downbeat.
Basement smell in the hallway.
Grandma humming on the off key.
That's the sample that we all play.
I grew up where the church fans wave, right next to the dice game, same damn day. Cousin on the corner with his headphones on. Say the loop, keep him calm when the nights feel long. Milk crate full of records by the front room chair. Finger on the label like a compass there. Pop said, talk less, let your walk show proof. So these lines got scuffs, but they still speak truth.
Brooks all in it. Got the block in a trance when it drops like turn that up. Let it ride one time. Brooks all in it. Let the pain in the tracks find a groove like leave that on. We gon' be alright. Yeah.
Old heads at the park, still box on sight. Hit the jab to the clap, they in time with the light. Shorty with the braids, selling candy on the train. Her jaw sound like change, same key as the pain. Mom stir the pot, keep the rent on low. Bill stacked slow, but the rice still glow. We ain't rich, but the story stay plush, no gloss. Every scar got a beat, every loss got a cost.
Brooks all in it. Got the block in a trance when it drops like turn that up. Let it ride one time. Brooks all in it. Let the pain in the cracks find a groove like leave that on. We gon' be alright.
Hands up when the break coming. Eyes closed when the bass breathe out. If you know about the cracks in the ground, then you know why we still this proud. Hands up when the break coming. Eyes closed when the bass breathe out. If you know about the cracks in the ground, then you know why we still this proud.
All in it.
Still this proud.
crate dust on my fingers. Old tape in my deck. Same block, new sneakers. Same dreams on my neck. Open up the window, let the late June breeze in. Grandma in the kitchen, heavy pot piece steaming. Hand-me-down jersey number peeled off the back. I was scribbling in a notebook right beside the snack rack. Corner store cat said, kid, you always writing, huh? Told him I'm just trying to turn this bus past the platinum bus. Walkman phone pass broke, still balanced on my ear. Static in the left side, whole world sounding clear. So loop on Lafayette, it all comes back, it all comes back. Where the pavement prayers and the porch light mad. Hands up, feel that in your chest like that. We'll never leave, we just circle the map. So loop on Lafayette, it all comes back. Mom checking coupons, bills on the table. Uncle on the plastic couch talking about some day cable. I was watching dust float, glowing in the lamplight, thinking how to flip a cold day into a campfire. Homie had a milk crate turned into a throne seat, rapping on the front stoop. Crowd was just the whole street. Some moved away, names fade like paint on a curb. Still hear him in the quiet, every line. So loop on Lafayette, it all comes back, it all comes back. Where the pavement prayers and the porch light mad. Hands up, feel that hum in your chest like that. We'll never leave, we just circle the map. So loop on Lafayette, it all comes back. Close your eyes, hear the train in the distance. DJ cut that phrase like a sentence. Every scar, every laugh, every misstep, all ride on the same groove, same head zip.
Yeah. Dust on the sleeve. Soul in my sneakers. Let it breathe. Yeah.
Saturday mornings, cereal and cartoons, big cousin dubbing tapes in the back room. Said listen close, every line paint a scene. Now my notebook thick, margin full of dreams. Late bus rides, head leaned on the glass. Loop in my brain, same chord, same pass. Mama in the kitchen, humming off key. Turned every small place to a live LP. Soul in my sneakers, groove in my step. Every small scar still pays its debt. Yeah, hands to the sky when the drums come in. Soul in my sneakers, walk what I spit. Old days echo every time that it hits. Hands to the sky when the drums come in. Hand-me-down Walkman, tape held with scotch. Rewind with a pen, whole crew on the block. Street light buzz, breeze soft on my face. Thought I'd leave town, but it lives in my phrases. Pop sold records in the milk crate stack. Cracks on the cover, stories in the black. Now I ride slow, windows half down. Same warm hum when the bass comes around. Soul in my sneakers, groove in my step. Every small scar still pays its debt. Yeah, hands to the sky when the drums come in. Soul in my sneakers, walk what I spit. Old days echo every time that it hits. Hands to the sky when the drums come in.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Need that hits back, that click, that pop, that brown box stereo. Turn it up till it knock. Yeah. Turn it up till it knock. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Saturday cartoons, mama frying in the pan. Static on the window, chalk dust on my hands. Notebook full of margins, graffiti in the lines. Bus pass, backpack, whole block on my mind. Corner store, sugar rush, change in the paper cup. Dreams in the Walkman, turn the volume up. Hand-me-down headphones, left side half gone. Still felt 10 feet tall when that first drum swung. Taped over the label, wrote my name in pen. Rewind with a pencil, run it back again. Big cousins on the steps, arguing who the best. Me, I just mouth words, heart thumping in my chest. If that lost tape 96, play it to the ribbon twist. If it pop when you back, don't trip, we alive in the hits. In the hits like, it's that lost tape 96. Hands up if you feel that fix. From the crate to your playlist, we alive in the hits. Yeah, in the hits like Project Hallway echo, boot scuffs on the floor. Stairs smell like yesterday, voices through the door. Old heads on milk crates, stories in slow time. Dice hit the concrete, money talking low rhymes. I learned how to listen before I learned to brag. They taught me about rhythm, same way they taught the flag. Respect in the question, lil man, what you write? I spit 4 shaky bars, they laugh, said I'd keep your feet on the downbeat. Jaw never tucked, speak like you mean it, don't lean on luck. So I scribbled on receipts in the backs of old bills, turn loose leaf sheets into whole new words. It's that lost tape 96. Play it to the ribbon twist. If it pop, wind it back. Don't trip, we alive in the hits. In the hits like it's that lost tape 96. Hands up if you feel that fix. From the crate to your playlist, we alive in the hits. In the hits like from the crack boombox to the car deck hum. From the park jam night to the bedroom drum. If you ever press play just to feel less numb, you my people, where are you from? It's that lost tape 96. Play it to the ribbon twist. If it pop, wind it back. Don't trip, we alive in the hits. In the hits like it's that lost tape 96. Hands up if you feel that fix. From the crate to your playlist, we alive in the hits. In the hits like yeah. Crack in the needle, dust in the groove, I fold up the rhyme book, step in the room like hand-me-down hoodie, late bus, last seat, Walkman wobbling, whole block on repeat. Mama in the kitchen, grease pop, rice steam. Dad on the night shift, chasing that light beam. Corner store credit, sign with a head nod. 20 on the lotto, praying on a sweat job. Milk crate thrown on the stairwell landing. Cypher in the hallway, echo still standing. Back to the stairwell, back to the roots. Yeah. Hands in the air when the kick drum moves. Soul in the sample, pain in the loop. Feel that? You feel that? Back to the stairwell, back to the roots. Yeah. Hands in the air when the kick drum moves. Soul in the sample, truth in the booth. Feel that? You feel that? Graph on the mailbox, names in the paint drip. Dreams on the back wall, fading but they ain't quick. Big bro, baggy jeans, boombox, war cry, cardboard, tape down, windmill, sore thighs, church shoes, Sunday, scuffed by the Monday. Teacher said never. I'm betting on one day. Pocket full of rhyme scraps, crumbled up bus pass, heart like a drum break, waiting on that one chance. Back to the stairwell, back to the roots. Yeah. Hands in the air when the kick drum moves. Soul in the sample, pain in the loop. Feel that? You feel that? Back to the stairwell, back to the roots. Yeah. Hands in the air when the kick drum moves. Soul in the sample, truth in the booth. You feel that? You feel that? Windows fogged up, window on the glass. We were rich off a story, broke off the gas. If I close